Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a 212A, it's a Tier 9 Soviet SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Minsk and it's under the command of Rhatty87, and this is another runner-up from the Arty Day Competition. Battle is about to start. Okay, we're off. Now Rhatty has the B4 howitzer. It's got 1050 alpha, 203mm caliber, and penetrates up to 52mm if you want to get a full alpha on the target. It also, I should say, has a burst radius of 10.9, which is quite big. But the best of all, the 212A does have a closed cabin, which means you can use vents, and that means you can improve the crew dramatically by just putting a vent in without having to use premium consumables, and Rhatty's not using premium consumables on this game. The other good thing about 212A is that it does actually have a lot of rounds. You've got 40 rounds to play with. Some of the other Artys, they limit the amount of rounds that you actually have. This one, they don't. 40 rounds is pretty good. It's enough to play the entire game without running out of ammo. Most of the other ones you will run out of ammo. Okay, Rhatty is now aiming towards the buildings or the blocks on the other side of the map, and this is one of the reasons for going over to this side. It's fired at the Panzer 7 or Panzerkampfwagen 7. Okay, can you get another shot in there? If he stays where he is going to get absolutely hammered. And that Progetto, well, he's in a pretty dangerous position as well, because even though he's got that monument to protect him to a certain extent, he's got very thin armour, and a 203mm shell is absolutely going to wreck him. And Rhatty's loaded, rounds out, and oh, landed right in front of him, for 387 hit points. And presumably quite a lot of stun as well. He used his first aid kit straight away, so he won't be able to do that again on the next shot. Almost loaded. Now, if I was Rhatty, I would fire another round in there straight away to really upset that Progetto. But he's got a couple of other targets to shoot at now. A T110E3. And of course that Panzer 7, well, yeah, he's actually hiding behind the buildings now. But there's that Progetto. He didn't move, and of course he can't move. If he moves forwards, he will get hit. And, oh, well, that one fell short. I'm not so sure it was fully dialed in on target. But look at that mouse. Scout mouse. He's getting absolutely plastered. Everyone's firing at him. Progetto's staying there for the moment, and he might feel comfortable there, but he certainly won't in a second, because Rhatty's going to fire another round in. Rhatty's loaded, rounds out straight away, but the Progetto pulls forward, round lands behind him for 385 this time. One more shell and that should be him out of the game. All depends on where he places the shell the next time. If he gets an absolute impact, it probably will be a kill, but knowing wargaming, they'll probably leave the Progetto on just one hit point or two. The same old story, keeping a player in the game even though he's actually been wiped out. Well, Panzer 7's decided to go wandering, and we fire around just in front of him, but it lands, oh, just behind him. 25 hit points, not a lot. Progetto's pulled back to reload. In fact, he's changing his angle. Going after the Panzer 7. Mark the target. Progetto's moving up. Oh, no, he's been nuked. T110E3 got him. So we're going to go after the Panzer 7. Direct hit right into his side for 248. And that hit the engine bay, and now he's been killed. So we got the stun assist as well. We can't hit that tank. The mouse is actually behind that wall, but our mouse is about to engage him as well, so they'll be slugging it out against each other. T110E3 is going to try and squeeze his way through. We've marked the ground to tell our teammates to stay back. We'll put some rounds in there to soften him up. Oh, and what is Rhatty doing? Rhatty's changing his aim because he's got a new target to shoot at. And unfortunately, because of the buildings, he can't shoot that direction. Instead, he's actually going after a gorilla who's very low on hit points on the north side of the main central road. Try and line up a shot ahead of him, and kill shot. 198. That was a good kill. Okay, T95 on the Far East Road. We must get the street names for this sometime. I think Wargaming could actually tell us what these street names are, or we could actually look it up on Google Maps, actually, for that matter, I think. And then we could actually identify which streets they're on. Okay, we're almost ready. Line up ahead, work out where he's going. Oh, he's stopped. Shell's going to land behind him. Yep. 137. Okay, T95's down. Oh, can't go that way because of the water. Don't want to go in the river. I've seen quite a few do that. Can be a bit awkward trying to get back out again. Well, we're well ahead of the enemy. 3 tanks ahead now. And Rhatty's got 1.5k of damage. And he's got a kill. And he needs to move because there's an MX-50-120 and a standard B. And they've managed to kill all the tanks on the west side. And our Batchat 25 ton, well, he's just acting as scout now to prevent them actually making their way in. In fact, Rhatty has actually sort of like signalled that to the rest of the team, say, watch out for that side. He's marked it for them to tell them. And I think he's going to set up a defensive position here and try and fire at them as they come in. But we briefly saw the standard B before he was killed by the Batchat. And it looks like the rest of the team are now moving north. So I don't think we need to worry about the MX-50-120. He'll be retreating as fast as he can. He needs to stop us capping. And there's the Batchat 155-55. He's in the pit. He's at a swimming pool. Rounds out. Falls short, but it's 120 hit points and some stun. Object 263 going in for the kill, but the kill goes to the Batchat again. So where is this 50-120? Well, we're anticipating him is over there. Oh, and there's the M53, M55. And he's taken a big hit. I think that may have been the 263 that did that. Okay, ready to go. Work out where he's headed. He's backing up against the river. Rounds out and... yes! Good kill. So it's just the AMX-50-120 to get the kill on now. And he's been located. But we've got no shot from this angle. And he just took out our Batchat. Yeah, we've just got a red line. The building's in the way, unfortunately. And there's no shot here. We'd have to move further north to actually get a shot. And I'm not sure we'd be able to move far enough north to do it. The Conqueror and the 263 are moving in. Oh my god, look at that! He got the kill by firing the round in on the building to get splashed that actually took out the 50-120. That was an amazing shot. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was a first class tanker for Rhatty87 in the 212A. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 14 in that one. And I'm afraid no other medals, but that was pretty good. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see that Rhatty actually came mid-table. 1,704 hit points of damage during that one. The number of kills, though, he actually came top, joint top, Oh no, actually there was the 5120 got 4 kills, sorry. So he came joint second with the Conqueror, both got 3 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, well, he was second with 991. But unfortunately, that wasn't enough to win the tier 9, which was even higher than that mount. It was close, but sadly, no, he didn't get it on that one. The Conqueror got 1200 base experience points, so he probably did actually earn an ace tanker, I should think, on this one. So nice for him. 12 shots by Rhatty, 1 direct hit, no penetrations, 11 splash damage of 1704 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did stun assistance of 1591 of 8 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 14,055 credits from that game. He got 11,487 credit XP from that game because he got a personal missions payout of 10,000. So that was very, very good for him. But 991 wasn't enough to win the competition at tier 9, I'm afraid. So this is another contestant for the runner-up prize. So thanks for watching.